Hey, Steve Taylor doing a review for Amazon.com for the Dyson Hot and Cold Jet Focus. It is a fan slash heater. It is beautifully designed. It is almost 24 inches tall. It has a 6-foot cable that's very heavy duty and it has 2 prongs on it. It has a small footprint, so it's very narrow, so it fits on a nice small spot, good for a cubicle or something. This plastic piece here is the only piece you have to add to it, just snaps in place. Has very, very small rubber feet on it, almost non-existent. That's why I put it on this. I didn't want to scratch the table. Right now it's set on the highest fan setting. The breeze does come out directly out of here. There are no blades. There's just a slit right here that directs the air out. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but it is stable, level, all the way up from the top to the bottom. The breeze comes out, so it's not just in the center or the top or the bottom. Alright, so the blue light indicates that we're on cold, so that's the blue right here. Comes with this little remote, by the way, that is magnetic. It sits on the top right here, so that's kind of neat. Has a little screw on it to change the battery when need be. It's a nice touch, very quality made, quality plastic. The blue is the cool, the red is the hot, so what we can do here is have the fan on and off. We can lower the fan. So it has a very, very slight breeze. You can almost not hear it. The fan itself actually is very, very quiet. The wind, however, technology will never be able to stop the sound of wind. So it does have a breeze. When you turn this thing all the way up, you definitely hear it. So don't expect something to be bone quiet because wind makes sound. We have the ability to oscillate here. So what it'll do is it'll turn. It doesn't make any extra noise at all. You hear nothing from the unit itself when it comes to sound when it oscillates. And what's really nice about it is it doesn't have a memory to bring it back to where it was. So say you're just too cool or too hot, you just move it, you hit the button, and now it stays there. So you have it still circulating air or warming a room, but you don't have to have it on you and you don't have to get up and move it. So you hit the button again, and the whole unit will come back to you. Hit it again and it'll stop. It has a timer button here which will allow you for the fan or the heat to stop it at these intervals right here. And you can figure that out by yourself. We also have a narrow and a wide focus. Now how it does that I don't know, but right now it's on narrow. We're going to go ahead and hit wide and you see the little symbol come up. Now there's no breeze here, but there's breeze here and here, but nothing. I mean, you can feel a little bit just because it's coming out, but I mean, because basically the wind has been changed to being on the side, so it's circulating at a wider range. And then you hit the narrow, and it goes back to pointing straight at me right now. That works the same in heat and in cool mode. Actually, I'm kind of chilly just standing here. It's almost like it's air conditioned, but it's winter right now, so I think we keep the temperature about 68. It's actually too cold to stand in front of right now. So again, we do have the handle. Now if we switch it to heat, it'll turn red. I have it at 75. I kept it at 77 for an hour, and the casing did not overheat. It was still at a decent temperature. It warmed up, but I mean it wasn't to any dangerous level. The breeze does not come out quite as strong on the heat as it does on the cool. Now, it just boosted itself up. It kind of has a little thermostat inside, so there's a nice, good. I mean, you wouldn't want to sit in front of this unless because you would definitely overheat. So it'll definitely. My room is 25 by 15 or something, and it warmed it up really nicely. And from across the room, I couldn't even hear it. So I was very, very impressed with the heating ability of this. It's beautiful, as you can tell. No fan blades can be seen. It is a contemporary style. Again, it's a very small footprint. I do not know if it comes in other colors, but I do like this cobalt blue. It is quality plastic, and I do like the oscillating, and I do like the remote. And I think it's very, very nice. Now, is it worth $500? That is up to you. That's a question you're going to have to answer yourself. I am Steve Taylor, and this is Amazon.com.